It's helicopter day. Welcome back to the Curse of Knox Country, and I've been busy on the day between episodes. Been through all the trailers up here, and yeah, I guess the most exciting loot was a VHS for the first aid skill. It was not great. We have stupid amounts of food, but other than that, very meh loot. Now the thing was, this trailer there triggered a house alarm, and nothing happened. I didn't see a single zombie the whole day. So, I was sitting here wondering, okay, helicopter, do we drive past Guns Unlimited somewhere in that direction, or do we drive to the highway towards Rosewood a little bit? And I was thinking, why don't we just drive down here to that farmhouse and kill some zombies? Like, what's the helicopter gonna drag in? We cleared this out. We cleared this out. There's a couple of houses, I don't know where, somewhere down here. And of course there's the egg place. I don't think either of those are going to be a problem. And if anything, maybe the helicopter helps us find any stragglers that are still here. Maybe a little bit overconfident for 0 to hero with still no level in fitness. What can I say? Since I just remembered, somebody's spotting a key here. There's a key. Eagle eyes, eagle eyes. One other thing I want to do eventually is probably like get all the vehicles that we have keys for, bring them all to the gas station. Just so that we can actually, first of all, use them for mechanics, maybe just fuel them up and have them kind of be an independent gas storage. I don't know. Not really necessary. Mostly for mechanics, really. And then, once we get a level of mechanics and maybe the level electrical, we can hotwire cars and get even more cars and collect all the cars in the world. There was a zombie there. Yo.
Hey. Hey.
Chasing the sheep away. There were a couple couple zombies that we saw across the river when we were there the other day. We'll see. Maybe we'll run into them. Oh, the other thing we have, as you can see, periods of heavy clouds, heavy rain and a thunderstorm. Oh, a 9 AM helicopter. Oh, okay. Air activity detected. No shit, Sherlock. So I did hack, where is it? Like an agriculture book for the usual idea of drive somewhere out in the middle of nowhere and read a book. And now I'm thinking, nah, whatever. Something overconfidence. Anything in here? No? Cool. Let's look in here. Seeing two guys here. Thought I just heard some sort of animals screaming. Didn't I have? I have some bread. Yes, let's eat out of my bread. Get my boil out. Yeah, well, I'll leave it out. As long as we're not getting over encumbered, it's fine. This is nice here. Double check if somebody is inside. 12 hours on the propane tank. Oh, that reminds me. I think I removed the propane tank in the trailer park area and then didn't actually load it up. Mental note to self, you might want to still do that. It's like 7 zombies. I mean, I can yell a little bit. There's somebody else being a little bit louder than me. Get over here. Seriously. What does a survivor have to do to get any sort of attention nowadays? Residents. Cool. I thought the minimum time for helicopters was 2 hours now. It's not 1 to 4 hours, it's now 2 to 5. If I'm reading the code correctly. That being said, okay, 3, 4 guys up north. Don't see anybody south. We agitated. I can never remember if agitated is level 2 or if anxious is level 2. Oh. Well, I guess we're not having a smoke right now. Okay, that's a couple, 2 or 3 more zombies here. I'm not sure I've ever used a helicopter to just run around and yell at zombies. So far this has been a very, very weird run, and it continues to be so. Does nobody in this town even have a school backpack? Like, I'd like to upgrade my pack. I still have a glorified sheet slingback here. Okay. 2 more, kind of stuck on the water over there. Don't see anyone in the fields. Quick rest here. So the other thing I'm thinking we're gonna do, I mean, if I put, for example, this current curse back onto the wheel of curses, like the next time it comes around, it's gonna be, first of all, longer duration, right? Not just 100 kills, probably 200 kills, or 300, depending on how late in the run we are at this point. The other thing, of course, next time around, it's gonna be, yeah, same thing, but with a whistle. No more just weak yelling, strong whistling. I'm not sure if there's a version after that. I'm not sure if you can use the megaphone. Yeah, I gotta look up if that actually increases your shout range. But the whistle having twice the range as the normal shout should already do a little bit. Or we could go harmonica first. I think that's just 1.5 times shout range. And then the whistle for a double shout range. Okay. See anyone along the river, but there's a couple guys here. Very far away from my car, but I'm also feeling very confident that we can handle this. Also now I can hear my own thoughts again, because the helicopter is finally done. Or is he? No, he's not done. I'm hoping that maybe somebody has a lighter or some matches, but not even getting that here. There's a couple more zombies here than I thought there would be. We have a little bit here away from this. It's, where are all these zombies coming from? Why is he like walking parallel to me? Is that just another survivor? Almost feels like he's walking at the same speed, which he shouldn't. Oh, there's also somebody down there. Okay. Concerned survivor noises. Okay, now he's stuck on the water. Cool. Oh, I want to get fully rested. And then we're gonna... let's head back to the car. Full 5-hour helicopter, huh? Would be a little bit more than I budgeted for. They stole my hood again. Can't have shit in Echo Creek. Yeah, so if we're looking on the map, I think if we follow this road a little bit, there's like another road parallel to this one. Here with a bunch of houses, like a big residential, fancy houses kind of area. a little bit away from the center of Echo Creek. And all the zombies from there could have been the ones called in now that we had a full 5-hour helicopter. Something instead of testing my luck here, especially with... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hi guys. We're a little bit late to the party. Actually, what I'll do here, drive this way around. Maybe even stay on the road. Well, that's what the cool kids do nowadays. Wrong turn. I mistook that stop sign for like a mailbox and thought this was just an entrance to a farming estate or something. Yeah, there's a couple zombies here. Peaceful time in Echo Creek's already over. Let's stick to our side of the river and clean out, but not be jumping over fences.
Hey!
Dude!
Hey!
You disrespected. I'm walking away from me like that. I want to make sure that our side of the river stays clear. Well, I guess, you know what I just realized, and that is probably a little bit too late to realize this. By taking the helicopter relatively close to town over here, we're pulling, of course, zombies from the west side of town. Well, what is west of this town? Well, there's a little gun store there called Guns Unlimited. Also often referred to as Zombies Unlimited because of the amount of zombies that are in that area. So, was this a good idea? Do I have to answer this? What about this guy? Cool, open. Okay. Not really many containers in here where a car key could be in. I think I've never seen one in a washer. I really need to head back to base and grab some matches or lighter here. Get a smoke in. Happy thoughts. Let's kill that guy. That's way too close to comfort. Could you please step off the road, sir? For cooperation. Actually, I have an idea. Since we're gonna have bad weather and thunderstorm and everything, we'll just drive this thing around and put it in the garage here. So we can maybe do some mechanics while protected from the weather. Ah, that certainly looks like it could use some mechanics. Turn off the engine inside. Cool. Fantastic. These blue things, like I can't. I need to get a sledgehammer. Clear that up. It's priority. That's a lighter. Did I leave any smokes here? I don't think so. So we are also criminally running short on cigarettes. That's not good. Let's grab vehicle stuff here. Yeah. Wrench. Okay, and we're gonna need a screwdriver, which I have in the trunk. Alright, I'm gonna go down and we'll do some mechanics and pump up the tires. And I think since we have the book read and we have a starting skill modifier, right? Since we started with 1 point in mechanics, so we get 4 times the XP that you would normally get. That should probably, even a single car working on it, might be enough to get us to level 2. That's already enough. Okay, I'll let her finish. I don't think we're going to be reading the other book today. Does this? Oh no! Oh God! Are you kidding me? Why is it 100? Like how it says 0 is default, but then down below it says 100 is default. Okay, so by default, what this mod always used to do is, you know, just take parts that are safe to remove and put on again. But apparently, something changed in the settings, and now it just tried to work with any part of the car that it found. Which means, yeah, that suspension got completely shafted by our shitty mechanics skill. Also, I didn't see the gas tank anymore. There's another damaged suspension here. Yeah, we just killed our car. We just killed our metro. Nice. Oh no, the gas tank is still there. Okay, we ruined 2 suspensions, I think. If I'm seeing that correctly. Well, there's a tire missing. No, it's just, okay, it's 1 suspension. 1 got ruined. 1 brake got ruined. The gas tank has seen better days. Well, I mean, it's 10 in the evening. I'm not gonna do anything tonight about it. But I guess tomorrow... Well, we still have the the police vehicle out front. So we're not completely without any wheels, but I guess it's time to get some new wheels. Yeah, drink from that sink there. Wonderful. We just have one more look here. I'm pretty sure I picked everything up. I'm surprised. No other smokes? Oh. Alright, lesson learned. Check the mod settings. Don't just trust that it's gonna have the same settings as last time. Let's fill up water. Something fresh to eat. Yeah, let's eat another loaf of bread here. Still working on that weight. The good news is, though, even though we just killed our car, we do have mechanics, well, actually almost level 3. So we can hotwire any vehicle that's in town. And I have some vehicles, I have my eyes set on some of those vehicles. So what are we going to do with the rest of the day? I think I'm just gonna sit down here. Might as well read the second mechanics book, right? And then we'll see how the weather is in the morning. It's the next morning. We still have terrible weather right now. And I forgot one little detail about the whole plan of hotwiring any vehicle that we want. We of course don't have the electrical skill. Now I've taken apart the watches that we have already. Let's stand somewhere here. And let's see what else we can dismantle here. Radio. So yeah, from the northwest, from the south, cool. Okay, this is just not gonna give me any good information, is it? A flashlight, I don't want to dismantle that, but we can apparently dismantle megaphones. Pager. Nope. Not this thing. The blue flashlight. Keeping the yellow one. And a couple CD players. That was a lot of dismantling. Ooh, look at that batteries that we have, though. Where did that leave us? 53 out of 40. I do remember that we did the improvised lighter or something like that. Oh, we need electrical wire for this. And you need to learn the recipe, which no idea how you even learn that. You learn that from looking at the lighter. Hmm. Well, I guess that's as far as we get here with that. Turn off the radio. Let's hope the weather calms down a little bit. So we're down to one last cigarette. One decent spot usually to find cigarettes is in like glove boxes of vehicles. And there's a bunch of vehicles in the center of town that we never even looked at. So let's grab these gas cans. Just literally ruined a speedy little city sweeper. That's convenient. I did not see that at all there on the ground. It's for that one, right? Yeah, what's that? Oh, it is this one. I'm just blind. It's pretty much empty. Guess we must have been in here before. Let's have the key for this. This is a start. A great start. Yeah, give me that screwdriver. We might still need that throughout the day here. About a minute later. We have some time. Let's check out this house, see if there's a key inside. See how many zombies that attracts. At this point, I'm starting also to be picky. Like, I'm with so much perishable stuff. Any sort of fresh food, I'm just not gonna even care about. Just no key in here. Zombies from that house alarm? 0. Breaking into cars for 2 cigarettes. That's how far we've come. Oh, that's a cute little car. Gotta be careful to not accidentally ruin your suspension when you're training mechanics on it. Yeah, that's the risk of using mods for the auto mechanics. It's like both of the darts are locked up tight. I mean, so far, 100% of the locked cars have given us cigarettes. Okay, 50% of the locked cars have given us cigarettes. Everybody has matches, nobody has something to light with them. Okay, and I think in this case again, let's chew through this house here quickly. Also, I should probably put a marker on this. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Don't remember that. No, we've definitely not been in here. Vehicle seat frame. You don't by accident have a suspension for a small vehicle now? Can you just ask him for a friend? I guess a power bar does give us wire. And without the recipe, there's not much we can do with that anyway. The tiniest bathroom here. Always like that in this house. Ah, what's up here? A bunch of nothing. For goodness sake, yeah. On the right side, I always wanted to have a car like this. Now we have one with a key, isn't that fantastic? That one is, we have a key for that, so that means we've also been in there. I don't think we've been in this one.
Hey.
And 3 zombies on this edge of town. Suspicious. So my spade has seen better days. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Like, so the problems of having a smoker character, you need smoke. And if the whole of Echo Creek has 6 cigarettes, exaggerating here, but you know, you get what I mean, then I'm gonna have a little bit of a concern of getting some smokes. I'm not sure if we've been in this vehicle. Think so. Hey, 2 more cigarettes. I think. At least I hope it's 2. It could just be 1, honestly. Let me actually just do a take cigarette. Yeah, both of the packs had one cigarette in them. Just unpack those. I'm thinking if we're not getting lucky here by finding something, I'm still focusing on vehicles because like if we haven't found a single cigarette in the trailer park, so I'm not putting my hopes up that the regular houses have anything either. So I'm kind of hoping for the glove boxes. But if we're not finding anything, then a little road trip might be in order to some sort of gas station. There's one more. I just noticed here, when we were here, we definitely been in this house, because I got that bolt cutter out of that house and then couldn't open the garage. I remember that. Yeah, for now I'm just gonna throw most of that electrical stuff away. I know some of that we can use, like to craft electrical items if we have the recipes. Okay, that's gonna tide us over for a couple days. Cigarillo. Okay, how's the electrical hunt coming along? 11 more XP. Fairly certain I tried all of these. Also, we've been in the church, right? Yeah, for sure. I've been really not good about keeping track of where we are. If our goal is the map clear, or clear in all the cities, then I should probably keep better track of that. Okay, I think that's all the vehicles we had in town. Actually throw all the electrical stuff here on the seat. Getting a little bit too over encumbered for my taste. No. What I'm saying, 3 p.m. So, you know what? We're gonna clear out this house. Because it's on the edge of town. Apparently we looked in the mailbox. Well, or maybe we found the same flyer somewhere else. Why would I look in the mailbox, read the flyer, but then not do the house? That seems weird. Moosewood Medical First Aid.
Hey!
One on this, one on this. No surprise at all. This one, oh, teleported through the door? What was that? We focus here on the electrical a little bit more. Nimble level, that's nice. This place done. Oh, might be a good opportunity. Well, a little bit of an unnecessary opportunity, but still a good opportunity to drive down to the farming store, see if the crops there have grown, and then we can harvest them and put them in the freezer with so much more food that we don't need. The question is, have I been in these cars? Worth the trip. Worth the trip. We can hotwire now. Already gonna harvest the radishes. Almost ready for harvest. Cabbages, broccoli. Yeah, you know what? Radish. I'm more into greenish stuff, not reddish. So depends. A little bit of encumbered. Let me also just unpack 14 cigarettes. Just so I know how many we have. 16 in total, 17. Well, at roughly 2 cigarettes a day, right? That's still gonna only last us a couple more days. Then again, what is there to do left here in this town? So it kind of depends a little bit on what the wheel tells us. So if I'm not mistaken, right, tomorrow we're gonna finish 9 days survived, so that is then day 10. Which means it's time for the second curse roll, and the let's say the even-numbered curses are always going to be, well, permanent modifiers to the run, or something like that forces me to do something right now, as in, yeah, you gotta abandon your current town, go somewhere else. So I guess before I do any big plans here on what to do next, we probably want to just wait and see what the Wheel of Fate has in store for us. Cabbages are nice though, since we kinda need something with big hunger reduction and little weight impact. And that exactly fills the bill. I'm gonna throw the cigarillo in here. That's probably for a special moment. I was looking. What did I want to look up? Alright, fitness. 2/3 of the way to the first level. Strength, 2/3 of the way to the second level. That is not bad. It's 6 in the afternoon. You know what I'm gonna do though with the remaining time of the day? We're gonna grab ourselves one of the gas cans that I picked up here. I'm gonna go to this wonderful, oozy little red devil of a car. Okay. I didn't even check your engine. Oh no, this is not gonna be well. Those are some nice suspensions you have there. Just saying, buddy. It'd be a real shame if something were to happen to them. Did this guy have fuel? Yeah. Did I bring my rubber hose? No. Okay, so the most reasonable thing to do here, to drive home and get a gas can. Good thing I'm not into doing reasonable things. They fixed towing in build 42. Honestly, that actually made it a little bit too good. Maybe we try towing this thing over. That's gonna be what we do. Oh no. Engine stalls. Towed vehicle pushed me. Yeah. Not fantastic. Just because it's really so stupid. Let's try it out. Come on. Let's go. If you can tow a pickup, you can tow a fire truck. If you don't stall the engine. So it could be that, no, it can actually be towed. Immediately stalled the moment I connected it. He's like, no, I'm not doing that. Waiting for the battery to fully give in. It moved. It moved. Here we go. Choo-choo. No. Objects in your rear mirror appear closer than you think. Or maybe closer than you think, or whatever the saying is, because that thing was getting closer than I would have liked. And that makes you wonder, how much horsepower does this little guy have? I don't know. I think I got myself here. No, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, I was kind of silly, but now I'm actually thinking, yeah, if we level mechanics up a little bit more. So here's the plan. You know what? Why make a long plan? I'm just gonna screw around for the rest of the day, and then we're gonna end the episode with the next curse spin rather than putting it at the start of the next episode. How about that? I'll see you in the morning for the curse, the wheel of curses. Alright, here we are. It's day 10. Well, it will be in 2 hours, and time for the first permanent effect curse of the playthrough. And I'm going to tell you what all of these do. Okay. No reason to be alarmed. I'll tell you first what the others do. So get out would have been, okay, you need to leave your current town. Right now, you can't take any food with you. So basically, jump in your car, get any tools and weapons, and leave. Then we would have had, and they can do what now? increase the cognition level of zombies by 1 level. So by default, there's 3 levels: basic navigation, advanced navigation, and then navigation and the ability to opening doors. So on the first upgrade from basic to advanced navigation, they're a little bit smarter with pathfinding. It's not a big deal. The big deal is that you rolled it once, and when the event comes around again, you now have door opening zombies. So yeah, good thing we don't have that yet. Oh, did I remove the one? Okay. Then half and half would be to go into the sandbox setting and reduce the loot abundance for half of the items category by half. And running on fumes is to reduce the maximum amount of gas in in gas pumps by half, and also double the chance of a gas pump being completely empty. Again, on its own, there's a lot of gas pumps in Louisville, but it's again a scaling thing. If the same event gets rolled again, you end up with, yep, from now on, all future gas pumps will be empty. So these are the kind of things. Now, no reason to be alarmed. If we go back then, you probably already can guess what it does. So we're gonna go into worlds, and we go into, where are we? House alarm frequency, often. Alarm battery decay. So how long do houses have a battery after the power goes out? Yeah, up by 2 ranks. This can also roll again. Then we go to very often, and we go to 5 years. Also, there's not just house alarms. There's also car alarms. Hang on, where are we? Vehicles. Vehicle alarm frequency. Sometimes. Apply changes. Wonderful. Well, the good news is we don't have to abandon town. We can actually chillax a little bit here. And I think what I'm going to do is probably do 1 or 2 days off camera. We almost finished reading did I actually finish reading the mechanics book last night? Yeah, finished reading that. I will, with the correct settings on the mod, do a little bit more mechanics, and just grind up a little bit on that skill, see what we can do with the cars and what we actually have. I don't think we're in any place yet to think about armoring up any vehicles, but hey, maybe we can just move some parts from the red to the blue one. Although I have to really make up my mind which car I want to take when we eventually go to another city. So I'm gonna probably spend 2 days on that. And so the next episode, after I do my little mechanics grind, we'll probably head over to the other side of the river and check out the egg place, the egg farm thing. Because if we're there relatively early and the eggs are not rotten yet, we can get a whole bunch of cooking XP. And cooking doesn't do much, but it feels good to see number go up. Feels good. For now, though, I'm gonna put a cut in here and call it an episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.